Hi everyone and welcome to Computer Science 2. I'm Debbie Sorrentino, the instructor for this class, and in this video I'm going to bring you through some of the information that you need to know for the class. So let's get started. Over here on our course menu, this is just the home page, which is where you always land. In here you can see any announcements. You can always read full announcements at this link right here. And this will bring you to your T-Wolves email. Very important in an online class. Email is the only way I can contact you. So I might have to send you an email to ask you a question about a project or something else, and I need you to be checking your NCCC email 3 to 4 times per week, really minimum. So that's really, really important in an online course. Okay, so this is the link to the course information documents. You can read through the welcome document. This is the video that you're watching now. This is our syllabus, which really contains a lot of important information. I'll generally provide 2 versions of documents, Word or PDF. So depending on your preference, you can open which one you want. Okay, and I mean, I'm going to let you read through this, but the course materials, we're going to use the Revel textbook, starting out with C++ by Tony Gaddis. This is the same textbook that was used for Computer Science 1 last semester. So if you have that textbook, code, you know, the online book, you should be all set for this semester. If you took CPS 120 in a previous semester prior to fall 2018, you are going to have to purchase this. It's an important part of the course, and there is online assignments that need to be completed. So if that is the case, I'll show you in the course where you can purchase it for $85, and or you can, if you do have financial aid and you need to go through the bookstore, you can purchase a code there, and it's $92.85. Okay, we'll be using Microsoft Visual Studio Community Edition 2017. You should have that from taking CPS 120. If you did not, I'll show you where some links are that will help you get that set up. So again, a lot of this you can kind of read through the student learning outcomes. What is an online course? Let's get to the grading part. 10% of our course will be based on discussions. These discussions are not accepted late. 35% is based on quizzes. Every quiz will be open for 2 days. You can take them at any point during that 2-day window. And they have to be taken on time. There will be a final quiz, and that's going to be worth 2 quiz grades, and I will drop the lowest quiz grade. There's going to be assignments in Revel and probably some other assignments that are posted. These are not accepted late. Programming projects will be assigned in each module. The only way you can learn programming is to write programs. So you need to complete the programming projects. If you don't do the first one, it's going to be very hard to do the second one. It all kind of builds on top of each other. Very important. If you can't get your project to run, all you need to do is send me your file as an attachment, and I can help you. Don't just turn in a project that completely doesn't run and hope for the best. There is no best case scenario there. Okay, you need to contact me if your project doesn't run. So, late work. No discussions, no quizzes, no assignments are accepted late. The only late work accepted is projects. They're assessed to 5% per weekday late penalty. No projects accepted 1 week after the due date. That's it. That's the law of the class. You know, people often, will ask questions. Well, can I turn this in, 2 days late? Really, it's not fair to other people in the class to allow some people to turn in late work and other people to not. So please keep that in mind. Here's your grading scale. You can take a look at it. You know, again, check your T-Wolves email at least 3 times a week. And, you know, I'm expecting you to read this through yourself. I'm just kind of going through the highlights. I do log on to class pretty much every weekday. So if you send me an email, you can get a response the next day. If you send me an email over the weekend or on a Friday, I'll generally always get back to you by Monday. So, you know, keep in mind it's an online class. Start your work early so you have the opportunity to ask questions. If you post a question, you know, I get some people that send me an email at 11 o'clock at night, and then they send me another email at 11:10, another email at 11:20, asking where I am. You can't do that in an online class. But I am I promise you, I'm very responsive. So within 24 hours, you will get an answer from me. So please make sure that you read through this entire document. Very important. Our course schedule or our course calendar, I'm not going to go through this. You'll have all the due dates here for you. So make sure that you follow them. If you need to download this on your phone, put this on your calendar on your phone, whatever you need to do, you need to have this information and be sure you're following the due dates. Keep in mind, please keep in mind, the Revel textbook is new to us this year, so I might have to make a few adjustments to the schedule. I'll always notify you ahead of time, and they will always be to your benefit. Some of the Revel assignments, if they are too long, I'll break them into 2 assignments and put 2 due dates on it instead of just Fridays. It'll probably be Friday and Saturday. I did that last semester, but none of these things will, you know, make it harder for you, I should say. So please read through this. You have to complete this academic integrity activity. It takes less than a minute, and if you don't complete it, I cannot grade any work in the course. So please read through here. That's all our course information documents. Our learning modules is where all the content is located. This is how you get to the Revel textbook, and you'll see here just what it looks like. Now, I've been told by our textbook rep that if you go in from this class and you just use your username and password from last semester, it will bring you into here and you can choose this textbook because the code is good for 1 year. I'll be testing this out the first day of classes with my classroom students. If that's not the case, I'll let you guys know. Keep in mind the first module is going to be a function review. So in addition to the material that I will post on function review, you may want to go to your table of contents and go into chapter 6 and kind of go through the material on functions if you do need a review and try and get that started. This will be our first module. So I do have all the dates also posted on the course calendar, so you can always find due dates there as well, and you'll see we've got due dates coming up as early as the 21st of January. So again, you can get to your T-Wolves email here. You can see the course announcements. This is Starfish. If last semester, you probably are familiar with it. It's an early alert system. So you might find some people calling you if you're not online quite enough from Starfish. Here's your grades. They'll always be up to date. You know, it takes me a couple days to grade assignments and discussions, usually, and quizzes, and it usually takes me a week to grade your projects. Sorry. So as soon as they're updated, they'll be available there. We do have tutoring available at NCCC, and you can come here. There's online tutoring available for this class, and there's tutors available for this class on campus. So you have access to this. You'll notice that I have a lot of videos in class. This is my YouTube channel, which has a bunch of C++ programming videos, and I'm just showing you this because if you have any questions on things you did in CPS 120, you can go in here, like using getLine, formatting output, using a switch statement, a for loop, a while loop. You can go through this whole thing, everything you did, input and output files. is all here. So if you need a review, please feel free to use those videos. Let's see. Okay. This is basically, you can read through this stuff. Some of this you may need now, and some of this you may need later, but it's just some resources. We have e-learning student support available. And so if you have any questions at all, you can go out here and you know, there's contact information where somebody can help you. There's Blackboard help. These are just this is just a website with videos, and this is the Open SUNY help desk if you're having any technical difficulties, if you can't attach files or open files or things of that nature. Okay, so that's basically what you need to know, and I will have a video in each specific learning module to introduce the module, so I'm not going to go into the first module yet. I just wanted to have make sure that you're aware of everything that you need to know to get started in this course. If you have any questions at all, always feel free to email me. I am happy to answer any questions that you might send me. And if anybody is, you know, if you are on campus, sometimes you can always come see me in my office hours as well. So at some point I will post them. I'll probably post them in this resources and facts area this semester office hours, so that you have that information if you'd like to see me. Okay, well, I look forward to having you in class this semester. Please, the best thing you can do is read all the information, be mindful of the course schedule, and start your work early. That's the best way to be successful.